So you guys have been coming up with some amazing questions for me lately. And if you can take the time to ask them, well, I deserve to give you an answer. Eric asked a great question. He said, what are Sherlock's spines made of? And I had to look it up. I had to find out what were his quills made of. Are you ready for this? So his spines are made out of something called keratin. Now, keratin is what our hair and fingernails are made out of also. It's what helps them stay strong and they grow thick and healthy and what keeps it from breaking all the time. So his body is covered in fur, not hair, but fur, just like any other animal has. But his spines are made of a special mix of keratin. Interesting, right? So his quills are more similar to our hair than fur. That's pretty interesting, right? Yeah, I thought so. And next, Shemaiah asked, do his spines hurt? And yes, they do. When his spines are down, I can pet going away from them, and I'll show you, I just don't want to wake him up yet. But when they're down, they don't hurt at all. But if he puts them up, whoo, watch out. That's how they protect themselves. They roll up in a ball, put their spines up, and then no animal's going to try and eat them. You wouldn't want to put that in your mouth, right? Oof. Let's see. Dior said how she really likes when he rolls up in a ball, and that's my favorite thing too. It's so cute. Oof. But it hurts if he puts the spines up. I gotta hold him with a blanket. And Fermin said he did not expect Sherlock to be so small. And you know what? He was even smaller when he was born. And that goes to how big do they get? Well, in the wild, they can get much bigger. But when they're domesticated, that means we keep them as pets, they don't get too huge. Sherlock was the runt of the litter, and that means that he is not going to get as big as some of the others. So he's about as big as he's going to get. And let's see. Oh, Fermin, I'm sorry. And you asked how old he was. Well, I got Sherlock back in the end of October, and he was born at the very end of December. So let's see, right now it is the end of April. Well, let's count. He was born the end of September, so in October was 1 month, November, December, January, February, March, April. So right now he is about 7 months old. And they usually live about 4 or 5 years as pets, this kind of hedgehog, because there's lots of different kinds. But I hope he lives longer because I really love him. And that's funny, Fermin, that you said you didn't expect him to be so small, because I had no idea what to expect. Now, a lot of people think about a porcupine, and those are way bigger than hedgehogs and not as cute. Definitely not as cute. And Ryan Jackson, you asked, where is his mom? Does he have siblings, and do they miss him? Well, his mom is still with other moms. They stay at a little hedgehog place called Morningstar Farms. And the funny thing is, and he does have siblings. He has, I think, 2 brothers and a sister. But the funny thing is, they don't miss him. Hedgehogs are a very special kind of animal called solitary animals. And that means they don't really get along with other hedgehogs. They like to live alone. They only get along to find, a boy will go to find a girl, and a girl will find a boy, just so that they can have a baby, and then that's it. They go apart again. The mom stays with the baby until he's old enough to live on his own, and then they just live by themselves, and they're happy like that. Well, you guys had a lot of other really great questions, and I am going to keep answering them, and I'll keep showing you Sherlock. But for now, I'm going to go, and we'll learn more later.